This man was trying to get me back. Literally the day of their wedding, he said to me, if you tell me not to marry her, the wedding is off. All you Hey you guys, it's me Kimmy and I'm back with another video, and today I'll be telling you a story time. Y'all know I love a good story time. I have notes so I don't forget anything. This whole page and this page. So notes, because I didn't want to forget anything. This happened a while ago. I'm gonna name the guy in the story Reap, because he is reaping what he sowed. I'm gonna name the girl in the story Yanni. So me and Reap, we met 2 years prior before this relationship began. He had seen me in a store he was working at and he approached me. It's very important that I tell y'all how Reap looks. Well, not how he looks, but some specific things. He had like a mini fro and he had like no facial hair, just straight up baby hair. And like at this time I was dating a guy that was a little bit younger than me, but we was kind of like rocky, and I had already set in my mind that if me and him break up, I'm dating somebody like way over me. This man gonna have to be like 65, because I'm not dealing with these kids no more. I wasn't really gonna date a 65-year-old unless it was Leon. If Leon want me, he can have it. He could have came, he could have had me. So anyway, he tries to holler at me. I wasn't really like interested, because like I said, he looked mad young. He was actually like 2 years younger than the guy I was dating, who was a few years younger than me. So you know, he kept trying to holler or whatever, and I'm like, you know, I'm being polite, but I ain't. Yeah. He's like, well, let me give you my card, you can. His card had what he did on there. He was like, you check me out, see what I do. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I never did. I never looked up what he told me to look up. I never called him, I never texted him, I never did anything. 2 years passed. Fast forward, I'm single. Me and dude had broke up. I saw this man in the same store that I met him in. My logic is telling me, oh, he must still work here. Like, but this time he looked good, y'all. He got, and this is the thing, I don't usually like men with lots. Like, lots are not usually my forte. I usually prefer a clean cut, but the lots was working for him. He had some lots that was hidden probably like by right here, and he had a little facial hair going, and he was just like, he bulked up a little bit. I was like, hold on, let me, I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't even realize it was the same dude that had tried to holler at me previously, because he looked so different. And so he came up to me and he was like, hey, you know, my name blah blah blah, which was a different name than what he gave me the first time, because the first time he gave me like an alias, but like this time he gave me his real name. And so he's like, what's up, my name is Reap. And I'm like, oh hey Reap, my name Kim. He was just like, yeah. He was like, you are so beautiful to me. I'm just like, oh, thank you. And I'm so awkward, y'all, I swear I am. So we're talking or whatever, chatting it up. He's trying to holler again. I'm still not completely giving in, but I'm listening. And he handed me a card. He like, you know, hit me up, holler at me, this what I do. And I was just like, huh, that's what that other dude did that worked here. Like, you know, I didn't I'm slow. I didn't put two and two together, because like I said, this really looked like a whole different. He went from looking like a boy to looking like a man. Okay. And so when I get home, like I'm going and I'm kind of like looking, and I'm like, oh okay, he is really cute, like, you know. And then I'm like checking out what he doing. I'm like, okay, he's talented a little bit. Okay. So you know, I say hi. I slid in the DMs, slicker than Diddy in there, baby boy. So me and him, we in the DMs, we DMing back and forth for probably like 2-3 weeks. and he invited me over to come chill, and I'm like, okay, yellow, come chill. He dropped the low, I slide, and you know, we chilling or whatever, and we didn't do nothing, but the chemistry between us was so strong. Like literally we talked for hours on hours on hours, and I really felt like this man had been my best friend my whole life, and it was really weird. Like that connection, like just that instant, like it was so crazy. It was just really weird. Like it was just like we were in sync. Like, and I honestly should have took that as a vibe to run, because it seems like, because it was giving more friend than relationship. Like it seemed like he just should have been my best friend my whole life. That's what it was giving. But we were both physically attracted to each other as well, so we took the vibe a little further. It got to the point where me and him was chilling every day, y'all. Like I was in this man's face, he probably was tired of me, and like he was showing me like pictures of his sister, his sister, his other sister, his mom, his brother, like a whole family. Like I met his mom, I met one of his sisters, I didn't meet the other sister. That's when I found out, like after I was like really chilling with him every day, I found out he didn't even work at the place no more. He actually had a really good job. Like he had a really good job. He was making top tier money, because like he used to always like buy me stuff, and I'm just like, how he got all this money? But he had a really good job, and I didn't know that until, like, you know, I later found out when I started going to pick him up from work and stuff, because his car was in the shop. And that's why I was like, oh, you work here, I thought you worked there. He was like, nah, I ain't worked there in years. Girl, that's the second that it clicked. I was like, and it clicked in that was the same person. So anyway, he's ended up getting fired from said job. This is important, because once he got fired from said job, he was still buying me stuff, he was still taking me out to eat, he was still doing the most, and I'm just like, where is he getting this money from? So one day I'm over there, he asked me, he's like, can you leave for a few minutes? My sister finna come over here and drop her debit card off, and then when you get back, I'm gonna take you out to eat. So in my head I go, oh, that's sweet of his sister. Like she's providing for him, so like he can still do the things he like to do. That's real sweet. But then I'm like, but why do I need to leave? And he's just like, my sister don't like when I date girls or whatever, because she was real close to my ex. Her and my ex was best friends, so she always try to fight girls when I date them. I just don't want no drama. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I leave. He gets the car, he called me, I come back. We go out to eat, This happens a couple of times. Within probably 3 weeks, he scores another really good job. And when I say a good job, it's probably one of the top paying jobs in my area. When he was working this job, I used to do the most for him, but like we ain't even gonna talk about that, because that's a story for another day. But like my birthday comes around, and he tells me, I want to spend the whole day with you, like I want to spoil you, I'm gonna take you to mom, do all these things. The day of my birthday, he calls me and he's like, I'm sorry, I gotta go out of town with my homeboys, I can't leave them stranded, they need my help. And I'm just like, okay, be safe, do you, you know, I'm good, I'm gonna just do something with my homegirl. He's like, okay, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, I don't want to ruin your birthday. I said, it's fine, I'm good. So later that day, I see pictures of him and his sister at a fair, because his sister added me on IG, posted the pictures, and I'm going through them and I'm like, oh, he really could have just told me he wanted to go chill with his sister. Like that wasn't a big deal, I wouldn't have been mad. And on the end picture, they're kissing. My senses went bananas, like started screaming, because y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because I've been through this before. I dated a dude who was dating apparently his sister. Storytime's already up, go watch it. Watch it. So I'm just like, there's no way on God's blue green earth I am dating another man who's in love with his sister, like, or his sister's in love with him. I'm not doing this again. Like, we're through here. Like, automatically I'm like, I'm done, I'm through. So I confront him. That's when he told me, that's not my sister, that's my ex. I just call her my sister because her and my sister are still friends. That's the ex that my sister likes. That's why she be wanting to fight everybody. I'm like, okay, so you was with your ex? He's like, no, those are old pictures. Now remind y'all, I told y'all he has dreads now, but in the picture he had a hat on, so I couldn't tell whether he had dreads or not. And I had seen older pictures of him with facial hair, so they very well could have been old pictures. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let it go, I'm gonna chill. So probably a couple of weeks later, the real sister, the real actual sister, posts pictures, and he's in the background hugging the other sister. He's hugging Yanni. That's what I named the fake sister, who was actually the ex. He was hugging Yanni in the background. So I'm asking him like, what is this? And he's just like, babe, those pics, again, those pics are old. That's when me and you first started talking. That's when I was telling her I couldn't talk to her no more. That's why I was hugging her, because she was crying. Like, and you know, like, that's why, that's, you know, I was really done with her. That she was hurt, and I just was comforting her. That's what he told me. He was like, that's why it's not no pictures of us together like that. We just in the background. Okay, great, awesome. Okay, because I could see that these pictures went old because he had his hair on those. Oh, he also had said the reason why the sister posted the pics is because she wanted to start mess again, because she loved that girl, and they was like best friends, and that's why that's who she wanted him to be with. So he's saying that's why his sister posted the older pics. So again, his sister wants to bring him the card, and my thing is, you're working again. Why is your sister still bringing you her card? But I leave, let sister bring the card, come back. So I come back, we go out to eat. Me and him go out to eat. He puts the card in the little thing for the bill, and the server come and get it. He go to the bathroom. The server comes back. Before he comes back, I look at the card. It's the ex's name on the card. Whole time he hadn't been getting his sister's card. He's been getting his ex's card. He's been getting Yanni's card. Yanni's name was on the card, and basically catering to me with Yanni's money. So I don't say anything. When he come back, he get the card, he put it in his wallet. We drive back to his place. I go in the house, I get my stuff quietly, and I go get in my car and I leave. I don't say nothing other than bye. He like, bye baby, see you tomorrow. I'm like, He didn't see me for 2 days. Questions start getting asked. Where are you? Why you ain't been by? Like, baby, I miss you. Like, what's going on? I just say, we done. We done. That's what's going on. We're done. It's like, what happened? And I told him, I said, I saw that you had Yanni's card, so clearly you're still dealing with her, like, and you've been lying to me, and I don't like that. He starts apologizing. He's like, baby, I was just using her for the money. You're expensive. I'm not expensive. I never asked for anything. I never asked for anything. And I'm like, you're using that girl, but you got a good job. Like, I'm not understanding. So he's keeping, like, continuously trying to get me back. Over the course of a year, y'all, he's still hitting me up like, baby, I just miss you. Like, I ain't never had nobody like you. I just want to be with you. Literally the same day, one of the same days he was in my inbox telling me how much he loved me, how much he missed me, how much you want me back, he proposed to this girl. He proposed to Yanni. He did. The same day he's in my inbox. Throughout the whole proposal, up into the day they got married, this man was trying to get me back. Literally the day of their wedding, he said to me, if you tell me not to marry her, the wedding is off. All you have to do is say it, and I'm done there, and I'm back with you. I said, have a nice life, Bookie. I don't want it, I don't need it. I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you no more. Don't come knocking at my door. Oh, they get married, and oh, how the turns have tabled. I know it goes how the tables have turned, because Yanni out here wilding. Yanni got 2 babies that ain't his. This man wanted a divorce so bad and broke because he quit his job and moved where Yanni moved. Yanni got a good job. Yanni making monies. Yanni is your support. Yanni, you can't move without Yanni moving, and Yanni is playing your life. You're over there miserable, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. The last I heard from him was he was on Facebook talking about he wanted a divorce and she wouldn't let him out of the marriage, and she said, "Show like, for what? Why do you want a divorce? I take good care of you." And that was, then they got into it about her cheating and stuff, and that was the last I heard about them. So I didn't block him, but I put his stuff on mute, like, and like, I put it you know how you do like a timeout on Facebook? I did that, like, and it just never started showing again. So like, I don't know, and I ain't gonna go try to make it show. So that's really all, you guys. I'm Kimmy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell, ding. Say Kimmy notified when I drop another video, and I'm out. Love you, loves.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you, baby.